Oh, welcome back to the ACC SportsBook for 2026, powered by the TAB.
The ACC Sportsbook, thanks to the TAB.
Oh, boys, what's going on? G Lane is still away in Japan, so it's myself, Mashi, here alongside Karl Tolley from the TAB once again for another year. Hopefully, Karl and Joey's over there running the cutter. Fellas, how are we? Karl, we'll start with you. What's going on, man?
Big hopefully there, Mashi. Yeah, you're right. I'm good. I'm refreshed, ready to go. I'm 3 days, no, what are we, 4 days into the working year.
Yeah, it feels a little bit like we've been working. Yeah, I know. It's been tough, eh? The brain hurts by Tuesday, trying to figure out when the weekend is. Oh, well, I suppose it's only a couple of days away. But if you are new around here, this is the TAB Sportsbook. If you didn't join us last year, we take a look at some of the great odds that are coming up or have just gone. And you can, jump on board if you want to do so. We recommend that you do, for sure. It's a hell of a lot of fun. Let's start, though, Karl, as we always do, with a couple of big winners from... I suppose we haven't done this in, the best part of 4 or 5 weeks. So what's been happening? Who's been winning?
You know what? I got in this morning. I thought, I'll go back and look for those 4 or 5 weeks. And then I started. And I was like, nah, bugger that. That's way too much. So I've got a couple from the last week.
Yep.
Let's go to the USA basketball.
Yes, please.
Is the National Basketball Association. This punter, 2 legs, pretty easy, $20 down. Had Sacramento to beat Houston by 11 or more. Okay. And Golden State to beat Atlanta by 11 or more. They turned their $20 into $3,500. Bad.
When you hear, I don't want to, disrespect the precogs that are working downstairs working on the odds at the TAB there, but when you hear someone's pulling off a 2-legger and then turning $20 into $3,500, it feels like something has gone awry, but that is one heck of a start. Okay, what else?
And then this one you'll like. Someone's picked the NFL all head-to-heads last week.
Oh,
there are 6 legs here. We've got Buffalo, we've got San Fran, Houston, the Bears, the Pats, and the Rams. Quite a big stake, $300.
Yep.
Into $10,700.
Yeah, that's a cracking effort. Well, I mean, the reason that that's so big is I think there were a couple of upsets. We'll talk a little bit more about the NFL later on, but that is...
Yeah, the 49ers were paying $3.20 and the Bears were $2.05 outsiders. Oh, and the Bills, actually, $1.94.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Okay, well, shall we, any more big winners before we move on to a bit of NFL chat?
No, let's get into it, mate.
Yeah, so Super Bowl's coming up on the 9th of Feb, but before then we've got to find out who's playing in it. So who's left, what's going on, and what are the odds for the games remaining?
Right, Broncos-Bills, big matchup this week. Broncos $1.85, the Bills $1.98.
Heck of a game. Come on, Josh Allen.
Yeah. I want Josh Allen to win too.
Yeah, there's something going on there, isn't there? There's something a little bit... there's something that the Kiwis are taking a liking to around Josh Allen.
It's Haley Steinfeld for me.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Joe. That's
there
your first contribution of the year. Yeah, no, I can understand why you're a little bit of Haley Steinfeld. I think it's that clip that was doing the rounds for a long time of him saying that he hadn't drunk a beer in about 11 years and then he turned 12. And that was enough for me to go, oh, yeah, this is my guy. But, yeah, surely he can get up. But underdogs, turns out. Yeah.
It's funny you say the Kiwis getting behind him because he's the most popular for a touchdown in the game.
Oh, yep.
With 50% of all same-game multis at the moment have Josh Allen TD running through that. And someone's put $1,000 on the Bills head-to-head at $1.87.
Oh, sure. Why not? So that's Tom Harper from Edinburgh, I understand. Former ACC member who is a massive Bills fan. Okay, that's good. What other games are coming up?
Seahawks, $1.28 versus the San Francisco 49ers, $3.80.
Okay.
7-point line there. 72% of the money is with the Seahawks. Christian McCaffrey at $1.90 is running through about 70% of same-game multis. Someone's had 1,000 on the Seahawks, and someone's had 500 on the 49ers at $4. This feels like Seahawks should win, but 49ers can get up for these games.
Yeah, I'm relatively new to the NFL playoff spectacle, but what I am learning about it pretty quickly is things can turn, as we saw already last weekend. Like, you can be up by 20 at half, and then it's a fairly momentum-heavy game. Okay, sweet. If you're a gambling man, which I hope you are because you work for the TAB, whereabouts are you in terms of who are you picking to be in the Super Bowl? Surely the Bills. And then on the other side of the draw, let me pull up the draw here.
Texans are the big favourite.
Yeah, Texans are a big favourite. We're just hoping, I mean, you can get behind this as well, Karl, that the Chargers get nowhere near the Super Bowl, as Matt Heath is a massive fan, and if he has a LA Dodgers winning side and then also a Super Bowl winning side in his Arsenal, then we're all in trouble.
The Rams. It's the Rams.
Oh, sorry, the Rams. The Chargers already got beat.
The Chargers are gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Karl, I got a question about the NFL punting.
Yes.
Do you notice in New Zealand, did New Zealanders bet on the head-to-head more than... Because you know how Americans go for the line? So New Zealanders still are in that head-to-head kind of thing, even when it comes to NFL punting?
Less... More line punting on the American sports.
Yeah.
But it's still not... It's not like it is in the States. And even in Australia, the line punting is big.
I still can't understand the line punting.
Yeah, I'm still struggling to get my
the -3, so that means a team is going to win
by three or more.
Yeah, right.
Oh, well, that sounded easier than I've
Yeah,
had
the
it
plus.
explained to me.
The plus
So
is
if
the underdog.
If it's +3, then they can win or lose by 3 or less.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you get
now
two
we're
options.
starting to slip down the hill.
I think I'll
guys,
stick with the minus.
this episode back.
Yeah, the minus. We'll stick with the minus. Okay, let's move on then. What else have we got? As I pull up my run sheet here after minimising it. Okay, we'll move to a bit of hitty-walkie probably now. The golf, a couple of things going on. We'll start with the Double Penetration World Tour in Dubai. I'm surprised they're into that type of thing. Actually, across here in Dubai. That starts at 5:30 this evening. What's going on there?
Foxy and Hilly are in the field. It's a select field of 60, I think.
Yep.
60 pros. They're both paying $29, and they are both our worst result. No surprises. They're both coming in hot on the back of a win at Chasing the Fox late last year.
Yeah.
Tommy Fleetwood at $5.20 is the best backed within the top 10 in that market. And we've had $100 on Tommy Fleetwood, first round leader at 11s, and $100 on Nikolai Højgaard to win at $17.
Did you say that both Foxy and Hilly are paying the same?
Correct.
Yeah, Hillier had a hell of a year last year, didn't he? And he fell relatively under the radar. It could be quite a big year.
He's gone from memory two years in a row. He's just missed his PGA Tour card from qualifications. So.
Yes. Okay, maybe this is the year. Then in the PGA, I believe there's some golf happening in Hawaii.
There is, yeah. Normally they start last week, but the course was not up to scratch, so they've moved it to this week. The Sony Open, Hideki Matsuyama at $21 is the worst result for us. Siwoo Kim at $23 is our best result. He's actually a former winner of this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But 100 on Hideki at 21s and 100 on Aaron Rai at 41s. I've got a little play from this tournament a little bit later on for our three-way, so stick around for that.
Okay, perfect. We'll move on then from the golf to a little bit of cricket. Last night, I mean, the Black Caps, we were talking about before coming on the air this morning, Karl, Joe and I, saying that if the Black Caps pull off this result, well, the next game, of course, they won last night. If you did miss that result, they beat India. Daryl Mitchell had one hell of a game. 131 not out or something like that. We were saying that if the Black Caps somehow win this series, it might be one of the most impressive yet unappreciated series wins of New Zealand's cricketing history. But they've got one more game coming up in a few days. We'll come to that a little bit later on. Or do you want to do that now? Should we tick off those odds for that game that's coming up, the final one day?
I'm not sure does anyone know that we're in India playing India?
Well, this is what I'm saying.
Why are we not in our own country playing cricket?
And I mean, you have a look outside and you think, geez, we could do with a bit of cricket here at the moment.
Why are we playing one dayers when there's a T20 World Cup coming up in about 2 weeks?
Well, this is all to my point of we're about to beat India in a one-day series and no one can think about anything else other than how inconvenient it is. So,
yeah, as you say, we won last night. Daryl Mitchell cleaned up. It was not a good result for us. There's a lot of on Daryl Mitchell cleaning up.
Okay.
I think Daz. Someone put these two big bets that were put on on live during the game. Daryl Mitchell to score 100 at $1.55. So he must have been reasonably close when that bet went on.
Mm-hmm.
That obviously won. And then New Zealand, sorry, that was a $5,900 bet on that.
What the heck?
Someone put 5,400 on New Zealand to win at $2.15. So they doubled their money in play.
Yowza.
Odds are set for the next game, which I think is Sunday, is it? Yep. Yeah, Sunday night. India $1.22, New Zealand $4.20.
Omen.
I mean, that's nuts.
Not me.
Okay. We need to take a good hard look at that. $4.20. Maybe we should come back to that in the three-way. $4.20 after we've just cleaned them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to win though, are we? I suppose. So maybe that's what the precogs are.
Better.
No, too right. Well, in some less serious cricket, but just as important cricket, if not more important, the Black Clash is coming up this weekend, and for some reason we can bet on it, and rightfully so too. So can you walk us through a couple of things that might be that we should have a look out for the Black Clash this weekend happening in the Mount?
Yeah, this is, I suppose you guys are involved in this, but it feels like it's another one that's kind of snuck up on us.
It certainly has.
Start of the year just sort of jumps out from behind the bed and gets you, doesn't it?
It's about the first thing as well. It's the first thing of the year that really it's like a jump start. It's, as Jerry calls it, the 48-hour bender to kick off the year of benders. Yeah, let's have a look. We're having a look at who we think might be the top run scorer this game. We thought maybe we had a bit of an inkling for Lou Vincent is always going to be up there, but the doubly wobbly over, which always comes out at some point, is always something you've got to look out for as well, because if whoever's batting, obviously during that over where you can get twice as many runs, is going to be one of the more successful run scorers. So walk us through a couple of odds you're seeing from this game, Karl, that you like the look of.
Team cricket, the favourites at $1.65. Team rugby, $2.15.
Okay.
I start with team rugby. Top run scorer, just going down the sheet here. Mike Hussey, $2.60. Kieran Reid, $5. Andy Ellis, $6. And Geordie Barrett is getting a lot of love at $8.
Yep, I can see why.
Team cricket, Jesse Ryder back. He's $3.75 favourite. Hamish Marshall, $4. Neil Broom, $4. Grant Elliott, $4.50. The love's being spread around a bit more there. Hamish Marshall is the best backed for team cricket. And then the bowlers, Southey playing for team rugby, $1.90 to be top bowler. That seems like pretty good value.
Yeah,
but again, Geordie Barrett at $5 seeing a lot of love. Haven't had too many big bets yet. And when I say too many, we haven't had any. Power plays will be opened probably, if not this afternoon, probably Friday. And I imagine that's where a lot of action will come leading into this game.
Yeah, I can also understand why people aren't splashing the cash around just yet, because as we've learned in previous years, it's hard to do any kind of squad research prior to the match, and you're not quite sure who you're going to get from what. So I think people just want to get some eyes on some individuals.
I reckon we target that function on the Friday night, and then we can figure out who is absolutely blackout drunk. And
we could do a bit of a whip around the following morning behind the microphone and let everyone know what kind of state everyone's in, who's looking athletic, who won't be looking athletic. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually.
Disappointed you can't bet on the toss in this one. Considering that team cricket win it every year and put themselves into bat. So that's...
Hey, Joe, I can ask the question for you, mate.
Okay. You should. Rightio. Is that all we've got for the Black Clash? That seems about right for now, doesn't it?
It is. Yep.
Right. Shall we take a break and we'll come back, see what the harness sicko's up to, and we'll also get your pen out, and so you can write down a couple of things and grab a pen. We'll be right back.
Pause the podcast now and grab a pen for the hottest tips from around the TAB office.
Rightio, Karl. What have we got this week?
The harness sicko is on leave, but I texted him this morning and made him give me a tip. He did want me to point out that the last pod we did last year, his tip was successful.
Okay. Well, the harness sicko just needs to relax a little bit. I mean, you've texted him early morning while he's on leave, and you've said, "Hey mate, can you give us a tip?" And he's replied with, "Well, just a reminder that the last episode of last year, I had a lights out run, and I'm on a real heater." So
he's feeling himself. Okay. Probably more ways than one. Week, Lennon race 12. number 5, Better Off at $2.80 and $1.35. And what I meant by that, he's feeling himself. This is what he said to me. This is the first of 2 grass meetings this week in the South Island. And he said, if Better Off doesn't win on Friday, go again on Sunday. That's the type of confidence this man has right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard to argue with it.
I mean, if he does win, go again on Sunday too.
Oh, well, I was going to ask, is that also in play?
Yeah.
Right.
Go for it. Double down.
Sweet.
Responsibly, of course.
Yeah, Better Off is going to be one to look out for. Who else we got?
Go to Thoroughbreds on the Saturday.
Yep.
Down here in Wellington, actually, Trentham. We're going to race 1, number 7, Wild at Heart, $3.80 and $1.70.
Sweet.
And then race 8, which is the Group 2 Thorndon Mile. I'm going with number 7, Queen Zoo at $5.50 and $2.10.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Then let's go across to the Goldie where you spent some time over the break, eh?
I did, yeah. Love the Gold Coast. Magic Millions Day there. Race 1, number 2, Buckeye at $5 and $2. And then race 10, number 14, Rosalind Star, $2.80 and $1.50. And then one more at Flemington, race 9, number 8, Super Fund, $5.50 and $2.10.
Sweet. Okay, spot on. If you did miss any of those, don't worry. You don't actually have to grab a pen. We'll post those up on our ACC socials later on, and they'll also be on the TAB story a little bit later on this afternoon as well. Rightio. Again, if you are new around here, at the end of every episode, we do what we call the TAB 3-way, where each of us that is in the studio on the day will submit a leg, and then hopefully come the following week, we will cash it in after winning a fairly successful multi, or not. Last year, fellas, I believe the official number was 11 3-ways won.
That's awesome.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty incredible.
Before, we had 2.
Yeah. Well, this is what I wanted to talk to you about.
So
Last
Mania
year
is the issue.
Yeah.
We've got a general etiquette rule of $1.80 being about as small of odds as we are allowed to go. Every now and again, you'll be able. Pretty much, you can tell the level of confidence we have heading into a week, or whereabouts we are mentally, depending on what kind of league we do throw out there. But today, it's going to be myself, Joe, Jerry, and you, Karl. Fellas, let's start with a header. Let's go for 12 this year. I'm going to go for a bit of happiness insurance in the Premier League. There's the Manchester Derby on this weekend. I believe that City are going to win that one. Joey, what are you thinking, my friend?
I'm going to go to the Black Clash. Was keen to get on the coin toss, but it's not open yet. So I'm going to go, like you mentioned it earlier, Tim Southey, best bowler for Team Rugby, is pretty juicy at $1.90.
Yeah.
So that, that'll the 60 camel will get me through there.
Considering he's still heavily involved in net sessions in the English cricketing squad, I feel like he can still bowl.
Mm. And you got to think he's going to be chucking down some heaters at his old mates, right? Like trying to bounce some blokes and get some people out.
You'd certainly hope so. Okay, that's a good one. So I'm gone Man City. You've gone Tim Southey to be the best bowler for Team Rugby. And who are you thinking, Karl? What are you thinking?
Well, it's funny you said this is, you get an idea of where we're at mentally for the week. Actually, given this is the first one of the year, I am way up here. For the stars, fella. I have got a 4-leg top 40 same game multi from the golf that I'm going to lob in here.
Okay.
So Russell Henley, JJ Spawn, Keegan Bradley, and Nick Taylor, all to finish inside the top 40 at $5.71.
Oh,
Jesus!
I mean,
I am very confident about this bet too.
Well, there you go. Clip that up, Joe Jury.
Yep, he's keen.
Are you able to whip those odds up now, or shall we wait till?
We'll put them out later.
Okay, we'll put those out later on.
Struggling to find where you're at.
Too big.
Yeah, I don't want to do a G Lane where we railroad the podcast for about 5 minutes as he's trying to put the bet together. So.
Okay, we'll come back next Thursday, and I think that'll be the first point of call, having a look at the 3-way from this week, see if we can get maybe 12, 13 this week. Once again, thank you very much for joining us today, Karl. Really appreciate you, mate. You have a great rest of your week and have a great weekend.
Cheers, boys. You too.
All right.
The ACC Sportsbook, thanks to the TAB.